Um, where's the button for? Can't you put away your weapons? Maybe you want, right? Or? No. Mm-hmm. Orange? What the heck? Left. Oh, Pete. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You look like you suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? You lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to damage to your frame. I'm sure you gained that skill back. I'm glad you have you along. I might be able to help your memory core. Alright, let me take a look. Failure. Oops, must have crossed the circuit. Try again later. Looks like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Good, let me tackle the main chassis first. That should do it. I'm doing alright. To your repair skill, T3 has gained 1+1 constitution. Nice. What do you mean I faded out there for a second? You were shut down. Yeah, any questions for you? Program spike. But it's good to use for now. There was something else I needed. Oh, can you make any more? Make any more? But it's good to use. No, there was something else I needed. The remains of an HK unit, but older, more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Paracore still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Dinos. This if the droid is missing 4 critical components: is a droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and it's a vocabulator. It's a vocabulator and insert in the core. You have installed a droid's vocabulator. Where she was. This is where the guy was. An assassin thingy guy, or compartment.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Looks to me like you're the one who needs help.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
And what if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extremely. I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
You say my life is tied to yours?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Let's see. Governor number 2. And work together and try to be careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Never heard of a link like this before in Holocrons or in the Jedi histories.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you use the Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Okay.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
When we were in Paragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No, it felt different, faint.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
I don't believe the Jedi would do such a thing.
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
But to cut one off from the Force, like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own and exiled them as they did you.
If the Jedi were not already gone and dead, I would end their lives for doing this to me. Yeah, let's go.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
Well, you said it's possible. How?
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
There are no more Jedi.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine. We are a sad pair, you and I, to defend the galaxy against such a thing. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
If your training brings me power, then I will listen.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
I had a question I wish to ask you.
Ask, and I will answer.
I need to know more about the Sith huntings.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes, The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
These Sith seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those on the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
That was jolly. Okay, another question to ask.
And I will answer.
Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
Okay. But the Jedi Council didn't help. Only a few Jedi Knights did.
Indeed. The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
And Revan and Malak refused to wait.
Two Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
Until we destroy them at Malachor 5.
Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing.
Many Jedi died at Malachor 5, and the conflict split the Jedi Order.
You speak the truth. The war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
Felt and fall. The war had consumed them.
Consumed them? No. Taught them. Defined them? Yes. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
But they actually did make them what they wanted. That wasn't the purpose. So what happened next?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
What happened to Malak?
As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
It's also one heck of a thing, the Sith. You only rule as long as you're the strongest one. Does Brahman still live?
No one knows. Certainly not I. Korriban lies in ruins. Revan is gone, and the blade of war she promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Revan saved the Republic? Or Revan turned against Malak for the sake of the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
We must do what we can until he has a chance to recover from the war.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
The Republic has avoided its fate too long. Let them burn.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
Because I'm the last Jedi.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
Let's see, do we have
Ask,
anything?
and I will answer.
What do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
We can't keep running till they catch us.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
If we don't find no trace of Jedi teaching and tell us to help us,
then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
Well, that was not much. Okay. I think I heard enough.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Well, we learned that already, though, that he is like that.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Someone with that much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking? Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
We're still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Okay, I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
What you mean about the galaxy map not being much use?
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right.
Who was printed the astrogation system?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Do you know anything about that assassin droid?
No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
What would make droids go crazy like that?
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Yeah, let's focus on getting to Telos for the time being.
So, what happened?
What?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
My lightsaber was taken from me by the council.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Double.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
Both the blade and crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
Well, let's say it was a green one, yeah, like those of the Jedi counselors. But what was mine actually? Can't remember which color I had.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
I think having it would just drive him to hunt me harder.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Telos Citadel Station. Touchdown.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Grant, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand? Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082. I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
No questions for us.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
We have this case, we will see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Being a TSF station, how do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Oh, your body's staying right here.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras up. What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive, you allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He should be on the station. This man isn't him.
So how did he manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
Right, that's reassuring.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
The best of your ability? That's not very inspiring. Let's take me to the quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or 2?
Oh, how long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Freya?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Oh, do I have to? Accept call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Athorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Thank you for seeing me, I'm Mosa, and I come to see you on behalf of Shoda Hut. Okay. So what does Shoda want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No, could you explain it to me? Stuff Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This Citadel Station is part of the Republic's plan. Citadel Station uses energy to see a large portion of the planet's surface that generates and controls the weather. Nope. What troubles do you have? How is Circa harming the restoration project? Why would Circa do this? So how did it take the restoration zones? How could I help? You mean?
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I can speak with your leader when not freed.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Man, GPS keep on calling us. Operation, okay.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
So why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Recording threatening me?
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
Nope, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Okay, go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
So what sort of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Yep. I'll rest again now.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Stephen Hawke still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
What do you think, Freya?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragas, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
By the Jedi, I should see if I can find anything out there.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
Okay. Let me get some more coffee. Then we move on. I'll be right back.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Helping myself, what does it look like?
You think I'm just gonna let you get away with this?
If you're smart, you will.
Oh, and now I'm supposed to be scared of you on top of everything else? Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
You're right. Young. Yeah, we're gonna kill him.
Tu nici manja yuma lordawata no sanazika.
Oh, who are you?
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
You do have.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Tonghite mosi jochia yumba litawa e bawa tuneruta.
So why is this predicament?
Tung laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gurka chino sonka tija noch.
You should never wager more than you can afford to lose.
Variki, mangra, doccia, scrini do pat, slime non quahiriti, criscorcia windisi mesoto. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Or will you give me to intercede on your behalf? I think I can persuade Dothan to see if things are away.
Ento meshmi paju, watamincha yokolondo ado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
On the air map. Okay, so that's Shuttle Bay.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Sobojun sama pitom. No sukama rondisi renti. Malama kropa puta ni tris.
Telos.
Sobojun sama pit.
Open the door or you're dead.
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa moletek. Marawala chiso lujraka.
I guess you're dead. Okay, so we could. We're not getting in anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just wanted to see if it was possible.
Manakan, Ipo Inshawa, Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata.
They changed one to you.
In Wamagro, Nay Rangana Noroja. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
You said droid parts?
Chabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga.
Okay.
I hear you. Damn thing's stuck.
Batting a door down. Oh, that was a very empty one.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies.
Let's go and see what this one says.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
Nice sort of follow Slumberjack. Dendy's Dobo.
Bomababe want to susi to Mukarata. Tu es frektonatada ber mabar jokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Tonoranga manakaran bepo inshua. In Wamagro, me rangana noluta. In Wamagro, me rangana noluta.
And just let me shop. Yeah. 19.5K. Hazard cards. Well, he has.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. In Wamagro, me rangana noluta, Chabi Doko, Tonoranga Manachunga.
Okay.
Terewana jung konata delera guno tunna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemenoto torere senisensen.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina che lorakto guru katpada. Fiera tora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu lungo dem terana chenirara.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Okay, hear his side of the story.
Tana besarankachi. Go na rin pang simi sanchera. Go la marakta dun. Dosich min falar sersen killa folorondon. De rantasa beni hulen benselerente. Dosane gravalantro que wapatera tana chingaradana. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemenoto torere senisensen.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I think you should leave now.
Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
Oh, you asked for it.
Time to take you down to size. Let's settle this.
Torrenteri. Dele resonto shenig rexi contunso des juncaratata.
Why are they allowed to do this?
Der interunto wakare kwe wapgerebu. Ninso telepachan korsadarane gra dall'onuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Federatore pada no ringatel camarada telefibo nubo del carana chenirara.
Leave in case the friends come looking for them.
Dosen torrenteri. Dele resonto shenig rexi contunso des juncaratata.
Thank you.
Gosa nekrana nanki.
Kring lorcha wata chortungi chiwi we wata wama. Kinchu sa chiking watike buti milia no wishti keta kun
racing. What's the course like?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
What are these new advancements?
Takometa kablaya justing miki gongo beast kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kulta grasa kisha chone mulera ton king ba no jansa kanikaraska tancha nit mawimbo kranta mi bilan.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
No más su nombre, Prince Runta. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Would you let me run the course for free?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Dovrei kun miliwosa slima pogwanga sawana nucha.
She's supposed to be able to oops. You have to left click again. Oh, you have to... Yeah. You have to jump there. Okay. Okay, now I know how it works. Okay, let's see.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla. Kavadum. Kawadonghi.
Flips. Oh, come on. Yeah, one more last time. I'll practice. Let me get out, save, and let me do the race. Okay, we save. Let's see what are the track records. That's on the steep, to be more than enough waging to cover that. Yeah. You get your money's worth. Let's race. Ah! Crap. I don't know if we did that. Ah, damn it. Ah! Cheesing it.
Bornachi. Puntachi. Kawa. Tonghi.
That was me doing it bad. I was hoping I should have moved a little bit more to the left. I probably have made it. There we go. Yeah, I am. Somebody.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
first record is gonna be a rough one to beat. I'm not gonna try too many times. Did we get it?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa.
Okay, let's see if we can do it now. Still not good enough. Damn it.
Ento mesmi paju watamincha yokolondoado nukulabirawa.
Barely beat it.
So you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Can't say you do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
He's right. It was me and you're dead.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Okay. Looks so, huh?
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Okay.
I I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sacked, problems like this one, Onderon will be the next thing to be out of rid.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Is there something I can do for you?
Can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
The Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
Are those Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Think about Lorson.
Yeah, Gianna Lorso. That woman's a... look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she messed up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa, bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Who are you?
Chone mulera, tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska, tanjanik mawimbo kranda mibilan.
Odds and ends?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura, tayaita, ta bosanan hansata.
Look at the inventory.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura, tayaita, ta bosanan hansata.
Okay. Well, I come on behalf of Haram.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa, bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Something you want in exchange?
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura, tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura, tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
Well, 1500 is too much anyway. Enough for that price.
Punta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Okay, let's see.
Mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawa tune ruta. Unso koin munjwuzum haniso katakeya nainta. Dahupa go sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura.
Yeah. Okay, for the price, give me the girl or I kill you.
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake.
I just want to see if it works. It's going.
Come tag blaia giusting miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king no mulara kichi.
Okay, so you can't. Okay.
Dovrei kun mili wosa slima wanga samwana.
Reload. Haven't used stuff on. Okay, so under 1500. Which we can afford, right? Yeah. Let's see. Come back here.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical
Oh,
supplies
they did leave something behind.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Lieutenant Gren said to come here to get the Ibn Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Stolen? How is that even possible?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Okay, can I get my possessions back at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
So what am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information.
I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Tell me about the exchange.
The Exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the Exchange on Citadel Station.
Okay. Young.
Something I can help you with?
How will you recover from the destruction of the Paragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
Okay, how bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Can't the Republic increase funding for the station?
If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports.
Is there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
I'll keep my eyes out if there's some sort of finder's fee.
Tell you what, you find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be sure to pay you for it. Soldier's honor.
Okay, better get those credits ready.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. No bueno. Not for him. Yep, it's my first playthrough of the game. Yep, I played the first one. What was it? Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. Let's do this. That. Do. I just need to remember to get used to all the different controls and way. Yeah, I also have, well, I have pretty much all of the Star Wars games. I'm also interested in playing the Dark Forces. Yeah, I know, but it's depends on when it's supposed to come out. And it's not always the remakes are better, so to say. Unfortunately.
No volermi ni kunta di Richa kono rondi.
I mean, I could kill him, but I don't think that she will open anyway, so let's wait a bit with that one. Monster sent me to speak with Shodo Habat. This appears to be a Bachani plant, one of the many specimens the Euphorians are monitoring for the restoration project. What do you do here? Okay. Thanks for the info. No, we're not going to deactivate it. What do you do here? What will you do when your project is completed? Yeah, it's not that long. Okay, Dark Forces remake is supposed to be on the 28th. Yeah, that's not very long until then. The end of the month. Hopefully it will be a good remake. You sense my arrival. Monster said you could heal me. What does he mean? I once felt the force, yes. It is slowly returning. Perhaps, and if so, how could you help? Perhaps, yeah.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
You mean trouble with the Sarkar? Right, yes. Banished how? Just to see to safely. Onderon diplomats.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia.
Okay.
I hear you. Damn thing's stuck.
So, let's try this again.
No balermi. Sobojun sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropa putani Chris.
Open the door, you dead.
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa moletek. Marawala chiso lutraka.
I guess he did.
Yes.
So we need to do something down at the. Okay, there's something else that needs to be happening then. Okay. Okay, so L2 dock module 126. That's where we need to go, right? Yeah.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Donos Emeragith.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Luka sole mula soch?
I'm helping the foreigners, yes.
Yatuka Wanrika Chodin Wani Maurata Wakata Jiluma Lithba.
Yes, nothing to do with money.
We some mogo dosi sheba dentes kun mostovi gita yavach, pictareshan.
At least they're not as dirty as Serkin.
Travakrita punto do umpi con kile na chati no kosobo ramwe. Masoko chiro. Dancha ita wichi dumpa kavane kuno ba kinek. Ma winbo krata mebilan. Puta yanolia. Jukta geni chubawonki na jung winoton ma no miurita.
Not interested, buddy.
Takome jakmeski nudna duchung wesinta dorutu mogograble. Walia dosabolia nuon sotoduko na mabajorun. Kachichu ita haudunga. Puta yanolia. Jukta geni chubawonki na jung winoton ma no miurita.
Should I have about something to help deliver the replacement restoration drone? What's in display? Normally, what's it being used for now? What is that? Should I have about something to help deliver a replacement restoration droid? So, save, and we just now want to explore a bit here first.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata.
What goes on here?
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata. Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata.
Just say the word. Damn thing's stuck.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Looks how you stole the blast has been heavily modified. Yes, I guess I'll draw it back to the Forians right away. Open up. What the heck is in the drone with us for?
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Oh. Well, we actually gonna have to walk with him all the way there.
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I found this blast on one of his assailants. Hey, Ollie. Good little night owl. Thank you. Now what? Well, they're gonna stop them. I'm gonna speak with him. Master and servant, you know. Very good Depeche Mode song. We should go to... Yeah, let's do that first before we start messing with the exchange. Let's go and give that...
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
Why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
Don't sense he intends to do us harm.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
Perhaps you're right, Kriya. We need his help, at least for the time being.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Something I can help you with?
I have a blaster I would like you to look at.
A blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by thugs in a dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news.
Why is that?
When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
Okay. Perhaps I could help you find the source of these goods?
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Tonos Imaragith, Wanara Chi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Tonos Imaragith, Wanara Chi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu.
What did you say, buddy? Okay, gonna refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Easy boy. Just made it right in time before I came back. Yep. Took a little extra time because I got myself some grapes.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Sure, go on. No, can you tell me anything about this blaster?
Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that.
So what did you want?
Oh, so forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
Your exchange, huh?
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
I'm capable, yes.
Good. I like that in a man. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
So what's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
It's a deal.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, handsome.
I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak?
I can't remember how to play this. How many cards I can buy? I did play it in the previous one, but